Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to play Altissimo on an alto saxophone. This will be a tutorial for playing high notes. Let's get right into the video. Now, first and foremost, it will take practice to get to that Altissimo status. The Altissimo notes are the notes that are super high pitched, well above, or at least they are above the regular sort of scale of notes on the instrument, and then they can be well above. So they are above at the minimum, and then they can climb from there to being well above the regular scale. Now, basically, it will take experience, it will take practice. Let's get right into the video. I'm going to be explaining a couple of things with regards to practicing for Altissimo notes, okay? So number one, basically, you will be able to do it after you've learned the normal range of notes, okay? So you need to learn your normal range of notes first, your normal scales, and then you can learn the Altissimo notes. Yes, it's possible to play Altissimo notes, really high notes, before you know the regular range, of course, but it doesn't really make sense to do that. Learn your normal scale, then you can play Altissimo, okay? The second thing is you want to warm up first. So you don't ever want to try and play Altissimo just fresh before you've warmed up. You want to warm up first. Sorry, but I think I was covering my face for that, but I do apologize. But you want to warm up first and build up your scale. So, you know, warm up your embouchure, warm up your instrument, your reed, make sure it's nice and wet and set properly. And then once you have all of those things, including your reed, properly set up, then you can start to try out Altissimo. The third thing is to start going higher and higher. So you want to build up your notes, okay? You want to start at a lower note and then build up higher and higher. I'll give you a quick example right now. I just want to say this right now. I don't want you to, I want to sort of adjust your expectations, or I want to set your expectations for the rest of the video, for the entire video. I am not comfortable playing Altissimo yet. I'm a beginner at the sax. I'm just learning. I have hit a couple of Altissimo notes when I've tried, but it's been few and far between. So I don't think I'll be hitting any actual Altissimo notes now, but I will show you how I would build up to them. So you want to start off at like a lower note, and then you want to essentially start working your way up. Let's make sure the reed is nice and wet, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to work our way up. So basically, you would continue working your way up the scale. And when you get to the top, you're going to want to go into the Altissimo range. Once you can get to the top of the regular scale, then you know the next note is going to be Altissimo. So work your way up to the top of the regular scale, and then you can get Altissimo. Okay, very simple. So go higher and higher. The fourth thing is to play some overtones. What are overtones? Well, overtones are essentially when you use one set of fingering, but you get different notes. Similar to how a trumpet player will be able to, push down valves 1 and 3 together, and then they can get a variety of different notes, or play open and get a variety of different notes. Very, very simple. So you can play overtones and hold those overtones. Sorry about that. Like I said, the reed is pretty dry and I'm a beginner, so just please bear with me, okay? Okay, and I would change the pitch while still playing open, okay? So I would change the pitch, and that's how you get different overtones, right? You can also experiment with a different type of overtone, which would be to play like a low note and then go to a high note. So I'm gonna play a pretty low note now. And then I'm gonna play a decently higher note. And that's how you can practice, and then do the same thing but going higher and higher, okay? And basically you're just adjusting the valves that are open on the saxophone to work your way up. To get to the higher notes, basically air is only traveling a shorter distance before it escapes. The lower notes make the air travel further. So when you get lower notes, you're plugging up all of these valves, which therefore make the air travel further. That's how I get those super low notes. And then when I release all the valves, the air is now escaping out. Just like that, okay? And then as you open up other valves that are higher up, then you can get higher notes. When I push this key over here, it's opening up a higher note as opposed to one that's further down, okay? So you're gonna get higher and higher, okay? And obviously make use of the octave key and so forth, okay? And the last thing is be prepared. So the second last thing, be prepared to fail. You're going to fail like I've failed multiple times, even in this video. You're going to fail until you can do consistently. And the last thing, the sixth thing that I have written down here is to practice until you get it. I will be practicing over and over until I get those Altissimo notes. Now, I do want to show you one thing that you can do. Hopefully you stayed tuned till this part of the video. Hopefully you didn't back out before this. But I do want to show you one note that you can push, and that is your front note over here. So if you take a look right here, okay, your front note here above the first finger, the front note over here, I want you to press that and listen to the sound that comes out of it. Okay, let's wet our lips. Make sure the reed is wet, just like that. It's dried up now, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to make sure that the reed is wet, and we're good to go. Press that front key right there above key number 1 and play. We'll try that one more time. And depending on how your embouchure is, you can get an even higher note out of that, okay? We'll see if we can hit it in this video. I was just hitting it before I started this video, but we'll see if I can do it now. No, getting a lot of squeaks there. Unfortunately, I'm not hitting it right now. I do apologize, but I promise I was hitting it before I started this video. There we go. So I'm pushing down my front key now, and then 2 and 3 right here. My front key right here, and then 2 and 3 together. So try and press that. And if you can get that, the next couple steps are going to be Altissimo. We're almost there, okay? But that is essentially it. Like I said, it's just a matter of practice. I will be making another video when I can play Altissimo like a pro, and that will happen. It's just a matter of time. So with that being said, I hope that you've enjoyed the video. Practice, and you will get your Altissimo notes. I managed to squeak out a few of them. I mean, I didn't squeak them out, I squeezed out a few of them. But it was few and far between, and you know, those were in the scenarios where the reed was perfectly wet. I was sitting upright. I wasn't filming in my car, you know, so it's just a matter of practice. You will get those notes. Just practice until you get them and build up your skill. Keep going higher and higher and higher. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.